Guys, be careful when you're working the night shift at Freddy's. I pulled up the camera a few moments ago and saw this. Brought to you by the company that made Get Out and Insidious comes FNAF. And I am happy to report that this movie is spookier than those two films combined. My timbers were beyond shivered, and more importantly, my heart was warmed by this film's earnest story of a troubled man trying to take care of his little sister. There are a lot of great things in this film, but there are also things that were good, but could have been better, and we'll go over those first, starting with the performances, which were good. I just wished that everyone put a little more passion and liveliness into their performances. Nevertheless, the acting was solid. The standout performances for me were from Josh Hutcherson, Matthew Lillard, and Piper Rubio. Josh Hutcherson adds a tenderness and earnestness to Mike's character that's captivating and endearing. He's very lovable in this. Matthew Lillard seems to be having so much fun and acts his butt off in this film. And the reveal that he was Springtrap genuinely surprised me. And Piper Rubio was so cheerful and adorable this entire film, and I have no doubt that she has a promising career ahead of her. Overall, the performances in this movie were solid, cameos included. The cinematography was also solid, but could have been better. I feel like they played it quite safe when it came to the cinematography, which then unfortunately led to less compelling sequences. However, this movie is beautiful in its own way, and I love the retro feel of the narrative. Reminds me of another piece of media that I love. Anyways, let's focus on the great stuff now. First of all, as previously mentioned, though the performances could have been slightly better, they were still very solid, and even great at times. So that's definitely a plus. Everyone seems to have enjoyed working on this film. Second of all is the music and the sound design. They nicely weave music into sequences, and it always elevates the tone that they're going for in the sequence. The sounds are crisp and clear, and as someone who has to deal with audio a lot, I can assure you that this film has great sound design. Third of all, this is a PG-13 film, and personally, I find it beautiful that they chose to focus on such complex topics like mental health and financial insecurity while being marketed to kids. I think it's a progressive step that'll lead to a better and more unshackled world for everyone. And I appreciate the respectful approach they took for these complex topics, always making an effort into putting the person before the problem. You know what's not a problem? The animatronics. That was a bad transition. I was blown away by how identical the animatronics looked to the game, and it goes to show that the people who worked on this film put their hearts into it, and that's always a wonderful thing to see. My favorite part about them are their glowing orange eyes, which is a unique and bold design, and I like looking at them. All of the animatronics looked amazing, Chica's Cupcake and Springtrap included. The only one I didn't like was Balloon Boy.
I said read the
He was very mean in this movie. But let's not forget about the amazing set design in this movie. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria looks legit and similar to the game. Nevertheless, while the animatronics and set design are very cool and impressive, this film is at its best when it's earnest. This film is at its best when it's about Mike and Abby. They're the heart of this story. Seeing Abby eat toast for lunch and seeing Mike's sad expression as he's watching her genuinely broke my heart. They're just two people in a tough situation trying to get by. It's so straightforward and earnest, you can't help but feel connected to them and root for them in the movie. I love this film's celebration of people. Having prominent figures from the FNAF community like MatPat and CoryX Kenshin be a part of this goes to show how big-hearted the people who worked on this film were. And it always feels nice to support people who have a genuine, pure love for something. Like how Mike had a genuine, pure love for his younger brother, Garrett. And how, even though he loved him dearly, Fixating on past moments and decisions can lead to difficult and complicated scenarios if a level of presence is absent. So yeah, this will be the spiritual section of this video, and I will once again keep it light. Mike's journey is one of letting go of the past and learning to live with the present, seeing the beauty of the present moment, though it may be very challenging. Instead of fixating on what was and what could have been, he now focuses instead on what is. It's not an easy process, nor is it linear, and that's okay. Just meet the situation with presence, awareness, and your inner body instead of your mind, and that will make things significantly simpler. And yeah, go support FNAF. Bring your children even. Though, do keep in mind that this movie strays a little too deep into the horror aspect at times, but it always eventually finds its way back to being an earnest and heartwarming story about a troubled man trying to take care of his little sister. But hey, that's just an essay. A film essay. And outro. Oh, I thank you so much. And thank you for making it all the way to the end. FNAF, what a movie, right? But anyways, the giveaway from my previous video is still up for grabs, you guys. So yeah, just make sure to enter that giveaway by commenting. I explained in the last video, but I'm also going to be giving away another $20 in this video. 20 Singaporean dollars, just to reiterate. And yeah, same rules apply as the previous video. All you have to do to stand a chance to enter is to comment on this video plus one of my other videos. If I pick you and if I see that you commented on 2 videos, I will pick you and then I will ask for your Discord handle or username, and we will settle the transaction on Discord. Other than that, I'm going to keep this outro short and sweet because I want to get my next video out around Christmas time if possible, because it is a Christmas themed film. And it also touches on a medium that I haven't explored on this channel before, animation. So grab your finest cookies and warm up your fireplace as we delve deep into the festive narrative of Klaus.